I'm going to give you a tip about relationship that will change your viewpoint about arguments, about what's important and what's not important in a relationship. So you will see that when two people they argue because one person do not agree with something that the other person said. You think you argue because what he says is important, but here's the truth. If someone says something and you don't agree with it, it means it's not important. But you start to argue about it and you cannot win because it's not really important. The only way for you to win in such a situation is to understand the person, to understand, not to agree, to understand the person, to understand what he wants, to realize it's not important, and once you understand him, go back into the point that you want to make. And you will see, you will win in every argument. And win do not mean that you will be right. It means that you will get the expected result of the argument, which is not to concentrate on the not important, the thing that you don't agree with, but find things that you do agree with. Because how do you improve in life? You find things you agree with on a gradient scale. And when you find someone that doesn't want to agree with you, that person is already dead. Because there can be always something that you can agree with. And if you cannot agree with small thing, it means that the person you talk to or the person that cannot find anything to agree with is dead. And if both sides cannot agree on anything, then they are really dead. So what you need to do, the purpose of any argument should be something small to agree upon. And once you have one thing small, you can agree on something a little bit bigger and a little bit bigger and a little bit bigger. And the trick is to realize that anything you don't agree with is a lie and it's not important. Don't give it importance, just understand it and continue to look for what you can agree with. You do that and you'll see that the sky will not be the limit for you. Meir Ezra, piece of truth for you.